These are not your average earbuds. They use bone conduction so you can listen to music while still hearing the world around you. But are they worth it? These might look a little different from your usual earbuds, and that's because they are. Instead of sitting in your ear, they use bone conduction to send sound through your cheekbones, leaving your ears completely open. That means you can still hear your surroundings, traffic, conversations, anything going on around you, while you still enjoy your music or podcast. They're designed for people who want awareness and comfort at the same time, whether that's running outdoors, working in a busy space, or just not liking the feeling of traditional in-ear buds. In the box, you'll find the headphones themselves, a charging cable, and a soft carrying case to keep them protected on the go. Nothing too flashy, just the essentials to get you up and running right away. I have a smaller head size, so I opted for the OpenRun 2 Pro Mini. It's the same product as the regular OpenRun 2 Pro, but the shorter band sits closer against the back of my head, making it feel more secure and less likely to shift around. It's a super windy day today, perfect day for testing the sound, but before we do that, we're going to test it just quickly with sunglasses to see, does that work? Yeah, I mean, that feels comfortable. That feels very comfortable. I can't even tell that I'm wearing the headphones. The shades are not getting in the way at all. Perfect. If I'm wearing a bike helmet, how does that work? These headphones are not in the way at all. No problem if you're gonna use it for biking. These are rated IP55 for water and sweat resistance, which means they're built to handle rain, workouts, and everyday sweat without any issues. You're not going to want to submerge them, but for running, cycling, or gym use, they're tough enough to keep up, and it's exactly what they're made for. If you do actually want your headset to get wet and want to submerge them while you're swimming, for example, Shokz also makes the Open Swim Pro model of this headset. Battery life comes in at up to 12 hours of continuous use, which is more than enough time to run 2 full marathons. They fully recharge in about 1 hour over USB-C, and if you're in a rush, just 5 minutes of charging gives you around 2.5 hours of playback. The range for this headset says that it is just over 32 feet. Now, while I don't have any way to actually measure it, I'm gonna leave my phone on this bench and walk away as far as I can and see when I stop hearing music. So I set the phone down and started walking. Still connected. The signal held strong much further than I expected. It's skipping here. Funny enough, my DJI mic cut out well before the Shokz headphones did. This is the point where the Shokz headphones finally cut out and I could no longer hear any music at all. I don't know how far this is, but I'm guessing it's around 200 feet away, which is like 6 times as far as Shokz claims that their headphones can go. On the way back, the Shokz headphones connected back to my phone almost immediately, whereas the DJI mic took until about 25 feet away from the camera to reconnect. It's depending on how you look at it. A+++ for the range on this headset. Luckily, I got to record on probably the windiest day of the season, which allowed me to capture audio in the most extreme conditions. You know, how good is the microphone if you're on a phone call or if you are trying to record something outdoors with your Shokz headphones?
This is probably the windiest day of the year, so a good day to test the Shokz OpenRun 2 headphones for the mic quality. Here we have AirPods Gen 2 in the wind, so we can test to see how that sounds on this windy day.
Okay, so it does not perform very well on the windiest day of the season, but what if you are indoors at home in a quiet space? This is what it sounds like for me to ask you to subscribe through the DJI 2 microphone. Would you subscribe if I asked you through the Shokz OpenRun Pro 2 microphone? This is what it sounds like to ask you to subscribe using Gen 2 AirPods. Obviously, the DJI mic gives the best sound quality through the microphone, but you can't make a phone call with a DJI microphone, and in my opinion, the Shokz headset performed about the same as the AirPods for mic quality. For a casual walk, this is actually very comfortable. The only time I actually feel this headset on my head is if I'm thinking about, do I feel this headset on my head? Other than that, they're super lightweight. They sound great. The audio quality is good. The treble and mids are good. There's next to no bass. I don't know that I expected there to be a ton of bass. However, they're not exactly for bumping bass super loud. The whole point of these is that you can wear them while you're running, while you're rollerblading, while you're biking, and you can hear the surrounding environment. By the water here, this is beautiful. Being able to hear the waves, being able to walk, sort of hear the wind and hear everything that's going on around me, the vehicles driving around, the birds chirping.
and also being able to listen to music or a podcast.
Next, we're checking the audio bleed on these headphones. I played an embarrassing song on max volume and slowly brought the mic to my ear.
These are 3 different headsets for 3 completely different use cases.
These are my wife's Sony XM5s, so ignore the pink color, but they could be your go-to when you want the best sound and total noise cancellation. They're amazing for focus, but they're bulky and completely shut you off from the outside world. AirPods Gen 2 are the easy everyday option. They're super convenient and seamless with Apple devices, but they don't have any water resistance, so sweat could be an issue, and since they're in-ear, they're still blocking out a lot of the outside noise. The Shokz headset is the most rugged, workout-centric choice. Sweat-resistant, secure, and designed for activity, but also open ear, so I could still hear the wind, the birds, and the river during my run. They keep you aware of your surroundings while still giving you high-quality music or calls. Each one has its place, but the Shokz are the pair I grab when I want durability and awareness at the same time.
So really, the question that everybody is interested in, are the Shokz OpenRun Pro 2 headphones worth it? Yes, in short. A lot of times I actually notice myself grabbing these instead of my AirPods if I'm going to work out, if I'm going to run outside, if I'm going to rollerblade. If I were to bike, I would use these for sure. Are they going to be for every single use case? Probably not. If you want that deep bass, you're going to go with the Sony XM5s or AirPods Max. If you're going to use them for casual calls and you find them a little more comfortable, you're probably going to go with the AirPods. For any activity moving forward, I'm probably going to be grabbing these. This is not the only headset that Shokz offers. They also offer the OpenRun headphones and the OpenSwim headphones, among other products. So if you're interested in this company, click the link down below, or I'll put a QR code right here for you to scan as well, and that will take you right to their products page. If you liked the video, hit it with a like. If you really liked it, subscribe, share it with a friend, and until next time, stay legendary. Peace.